By now, you've all heard of the stabbing of Iryna Zarutska by DeCarlos Brown. And recently, a recorded phone call between Brown and his sister was released where he explains his so-called reasons for the attack. Apparently, foreign materials were controlling his body. Here's the clip.
So you said something in your body did what?
Nah, the material, put it like this, the material using my body to stab the lady.
And so she just got stabbed.
Yeah. You know that's not me. I'm talking about just for no reason. But since they did that, now they gotta investigate the material my body is supposed to. Since they want to do all that, now they gotta investigate.
It's funny because she's from the Ukraine. She's from Russia, and they got a war. They had a war going on against the United States. So I'm just trying to understand, out of all people, why her?
It ain't. I don't have nothing. They just lashed out on her. That's what happened. They lashed out on her. Whoever was working the material, whoever was working the material, they lashed out on her.
Right, let's break this down. First, let's not pretend this was some unstoppable psychotic episode. Brown's own words after the attack were, "I got that white girl." That's not mental illness talking, that's someone bragging. And when you look at the situation, it's hard not to see what was going through his head. She was small, female, vulnerable. Someone he knew couldn't fight back. That's not a delusion, that's a predator picking easy prey. And yet, the system paved the way for this tragedy. Brown had a history of violent behaviour, delusions, even assaults. A judge released him on no cash bail and then, wait for it, asked him to voluntarily show up to a mental hospital within 7 days for evaluation. Not ordered, not escorted, just asked. And surprise, he didn't. Imagine thinking someone that unstable and violent is going to politely pencil in a psych eval next week. Talk about government malpractice. Now, let's address the bystanders. Shame on those who just stood there, phones out, watching Iryna bleed out. Shame on the woman in red who simply shifted seats instead of helping another vulnerable female. You'd expect to see a bit more empathy from another female. Everyone else, content farming while a refugee took her last breaths. Imagine surviving bombs in Kiev only to die because strangers in Charlotte thought getting footage was more important than showing humanity. And Brown? Blaming foreign materials. No, own your actions. You picked her because you thought she was easy prey. That's not madness, that's cruelty. And while the justice system failed to protect Iryna, the people around her failed to try. That's the bitter truth. Peace.